I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now,
first pitch coming your way next.
Miami Marlins.
Pitching in our game today, Ryan Gusto. What do we have on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner. And we're off and rolling in Miami. On the ground to the left. One out in the top of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Bryson Stott in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Gusto. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Bryce Harper. Another solid power season. Tap foul at the plate.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Man at second. Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Foul ball there.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he has.
Runner takes off for third. This one in the air, center field. Marcy on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. To the right side, Edwards. Whips it to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate, and Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. No score here in the second. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Dives, and he can't hang on. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Brian De La Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Now quick throw to first.
He's
Marsh
good.
Dives back in safely. Man at first, 1 away. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The Phils with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Time called. The 1-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Justin Crawford will hit next. Up the middle. Base hit into the outfield. Marsh rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
Edmundo Sosa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 1 and the Marlins 0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the second, and now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja. Top half of the third inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Trey Turner.
Ball, that's low.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
This is Bryson Stott. Doubled in his first AB. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman.
Bryce Harper to the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Harper.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance. And it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. Back here at Lone Depot Park, start of the 4th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here comes Real Muto. He's 0 for 1. Popped up. And a foul ball. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one for strike 1. Base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. He'll score and the Phillies take the lead. Into third and they are rolling. Runners in the corners, still nobody out.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. John King, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Peterson also getting ready. And a bunt right side. Hicks. Here's Lopez for 1. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
So up next, Justin Crawford. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Hey. Out there to center. And that is that. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Marlins 1. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 4th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Kyle Stowers. John King will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Sosa.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in there. That's a double.
Safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Trey Turner now. Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Ball. In the dirt. Two down. He's trying for third. Pitch way inside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Chopped left side. Fires over to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Right.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Bryce Harper. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that one a little below the knees, and the count is 1-1. There's the strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Hard hit to third. Tosses across to first. Harper retired. And that's the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy. The new pitcher in the game, Michael Peterson.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here comes Alec Ball.
Ball, that's out. That's ball 2.
Next pitch
Yep,
is
that ball went
outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
And now it is JT Realmuto.
Aye.
The 0-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out.
For Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon.
1 gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Aye.
The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the air, right field, Ruiz. Drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
So digging in, Brian De La Cruz. Quick toss to first. Realmuto back in there.
Inside ball. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Realmuto leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. 1 left for Philadelphia as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Marlins, Javier Sanoja.
Javier Sanoja.
Back here in Miami, we go to the top. 7, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies.
Hey.
And there's a base hit to left. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop, Edmundo.
And here is Edmundo Sosa.
Hey.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. It's 9-5.
The batter number 5.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bryson Stott, 1 for 3.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fastball for a strike. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Up the middle. And that one handled. The throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Michael Peterson gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Calvin Fauché.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper. Runner at third, 2 away. And a foul ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Turner on third with 2 out. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Ball 2.
That one drifts inside. Struck him out swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. A run on 2 hits and they lead 1. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Marlins 9 and the Phillies 5. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here at Lone Depot Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they... Seth Johnson taking over on the mound. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Back here in Miami, we go to the 8th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Aye.
That one in there across the letters. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's Jake. Real Muto. Substitution being made at first. Here's the Phillies pinch runner, Derek Hill, getting some more speed on the bases. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Ruiz under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Out towards right center field. Ruiz should have this one. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The Phillies down by 4. And we're in the top of the 8th. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. There's a line drive to left field. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Marlins 9 and the Phillies 5. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. here at Lone Depot Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now.
Now pitching for the
A new arm into the game, the righty, number 62. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 55, Tyler Gilbert.
Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Number 2, Justin Crawford.
That misses,
that pitch is out.
and that is ball 1. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Got on plane with that pitch, not as far away, but out there a little bit, but he let it travel, tracked it, didn't try to pull it, and that's something that can help you get going, get on track. Maybe a little bit too late in this ball game, but you just never know.
Now here is Edmundo Sosa, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Just off the inside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fought off foul. The Phillies down 5, trying to battle back here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 4 with a double. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Last chance for the Phillies. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Marcy moving under it, and he's got it. Ball game, and the Marlins slugged their way to a win in this one.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.